Hello, I'm Nick Knudsen, joined by Adam Manilla and David Bobby Horn. Now, Bobby, it is Bobby, right? We're picking Bobby out of the David Bobby Horn, right?
Yeah, Bobby. It is
Right.
nickname since birth, so we're just gonna stick with that one.
Okay, we talked about it before. I just want to make sure, but I see all three in the draw, so it gets confusing, man. Your name pops up a lot in the draw there. So, and also you guys. So we want to talk a little bit today about Manilla Athletics, which Adam you founded with your sister Erika.
Yeah, exactly. We founded it through COVID. There wasn't much racquetball going on at the time. So what better time to make an online platform? And then this goon moved in with me about 3 months ago. And I was like, it's a no-brainer. Just come on, let's get you on, let's get you coaching. And here we are now. So yeah.
And so you guys are originally the Manillas, you are originally from the Colorado area, right? You lived out in Colorado. I saw you went to CU Boulder and everything.
Yeah.
And
Colorado, born and raised.
You're out in California now?
Yep. San Jose. We both live right in downtown San Jose.
Yeah. Bobby, you played college ball out in Colorado too, no?
No, I did not. I played college ball here in California. I moved to Colorado for a quick little stint there for about 7-8 months. And I moved back to California. So I played a little ball at Delta College.
Okay.
When Jose Rojas, myself, Ishmael Donna, Jose Serrano all made a little team. So, and then I played for East Bay by myself. So
I had that mixed up. I thought you played for CSU Pueblo for a year or two. No, I saw that wrong. Okay. All right, cool. All right. So you've been out in the Bay Area the whole time here. All right. So Adam, just a little background here. Adam, you both are obviously on the International Racquetball Tour, the IRT Pros here. Currently, I saw Adam is ranked number 17. Bobby is currently ranked 23rd, I believe, but he's been dealing some injuries. He's been as high as number 10, I believe, on the IRT Tour. And, we're talking about guys, just to give a little resume here. Bobby, I watched you play deep into the Pan Am Games. I believe you won a silver medal a few years ago, right? The Pan Am Games.
Yeah, I got a silver medal at Pan Am Championships a few years ago. Yeah. Third at Worlds, national title in 18, I want to say, and numerous pro tournaments. I've been playing on tour for probably like 7-8 years consistently now. So, and kind of a cool thing for me, just because I didn't really start at a young age. I kind of picked it up right after high school seriously, and just kind of took everything that I learned and was like a sponge. So it's kind of just a cool thing that happened to me, and now I'm here with you guys.
And Adam, you've been at it I think you came up through juniors, and you've won an intercollegiate title. Your sister won intercollegiates as well.
Yep. Yeah. I've grown up different than him. Grew up playing since the racket was bigger than me. Went through, juniors, 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s, had a very successful junior career. And then won a collegiates as well. And then as of about 2 years ago, I guess a year and a half ago, and then COVID hit and stuff. I was like, you know what? I want to play pro racquetball. I don't want to work no more. Done with school. I want to try racquetball. And so now I'm full on right now.
Yeah. So have you played? I know you've had success in doubles as well. You've had some on the national stage as well. Both of you have. I know that. But give me a little bit of your doubles resumes, both of you.
You go first.
Yeah. I've had just a lot of doubles play. I know here in California we have some shootouts. So I played probably 100 different shootouts in doubles, and that's kind of how I learned how to play doubles, to be honest with you. Also playing on tour and qualifiers for nationals, that's given me a lot of experience. I've had way too many partners, love all of them, but I've had too much of a variety to actually have like long-term success. So played with Anthony Herrera for a while, played with Daniel Rojas, played with Eric Garcia, and then like Jake and I mixed in and played some doubles together here and there. And then Priya was my last doubles partner. So just a mixture of those over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
A bunch of finals, some WRT titles, a couple national doubles finals. And that's my doubles background. He's going to have a lot more success when it comes to doubles end.
Yeah, I've been playing doubles all through juniors as well. Been pretty successful there. And then on the pro tour, not as much yet, but my boy was Nick Riffle. Just kind of everyone knew that's just kind of who we played with. We've been playing for, 7-8 years together. He's working a little more at his job more, not playing as much ball. And it didn't help when I moved out to California. We didn't get to play as much. So kind of here and there a little more with him. Might be mixing it up a little bit more in the future here. But yeah, love doubles as well. Much different game. I learned at a very young age, some good doubles. And so I love doubles as well.
And of course, Adam is a lefty. For those of you that have seen Adam play, you know that. So definitely some value in the doubles side for sure. Another piece of information here with Bobby. Stockton background, John Ellis, the Rojas's. Like, I mean, so you've come up playing with some, I mean, you mentioned you started late in the game, but you've had, you know, that's quite a group of guys you play with on a regular basis there in Stockton, California.
Yeah, I've always tell people I'm pretty fortunate to have got that situation for myself, just because not everybody has that like opportunity to play with such high level players at their home club. And then like growing up, I was friends with Jose Rojas, Marky Rojas, Jose Diaz, Ishmael Adana, which most people don't know that name, but if you don't, he was a stud. He was just as good as Jose Rojas all the way through junior. So I grew up playing with these guys. I was, to put it in perspective, I was like a mid A player in my last year of junior. So out of that, I went and played soccer. I didn't really play much racquetball, but as soon as I came back, I had all these guys to play. And not to mention John Ellis was finishing up his pro career. He is the great racquetball mind and ambassador that he is. So I was super lucky to fall in that situation. And I kind of just took it and ran with it. I think I have some athletic gifts that helped me along that line, but I think I credit my home crew for sure for my game. And it's a no-brainer for me to even, I have to give them credit for where it's due. It's just, I'm just fortunate, really.
Definitely helps, but man, great pedigree there in terms of, you know, you guys are offering some coaching services there. Great pedigree that you come from there in Stockton there, Bobby. So Manilla, let's talk about Manilla Athletics. I mean, hey, look, COVID times, you guys are obviously out in California. It's been pretty shut tight there for a while. A little different story here in Florida. But I know that, you know, people are getting creative during these times. You guys turned to an online operation here. So give me a little background on exactly what you guys are offering and, you know, how people can work with you.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and kind of show you guys a bit of the platform. Really the goal at the end of the day is giving players, no matter where you're located, ability to professional coaching. Really what it comes down to it. You know, there's like Bobby said, he's super fortunate that he grew up in Stockton area and he had all of these top pros around to play and practice with to get his game up there. But 99% of players don't have that opportunity. Mm-hmm. And so with the platform, we were like, you know what, we can give all of these players the same experience in an online fashion. And so that was really the main goal behind Manilla Athletics. And we are doing a pretty good job of it now. And I'll kind of jump into what we're doing. It's pretty cool stuff. So the biggest 3 different things that we do. The first one is online courses. So I was sick and tired of seeing your chopped up 30 or 3-minute YouTube videos and just like, you know, they actually kind of hurt your game more than they helped your game. And so we really set the foundation with these videos, and it's very simple: how to hit a forehand, how to hit a backhand, racquetball strategy, doubles, all this. But these are in-depth 30-minute courses that really go deep into the game. So it's more than just your hacked up little YouTube videos. These are kind of the real deal, really help players set their foundation. Now, the next thing, and which is probably one of the cooler things that we do, is these online drilling sessions. And so this was an idea actually from Bobby. And it kind of came up with, he was like, all right, Adam, like, let's go and drill one day. And I want you to kind of just show me what you do. And we got in there and I was like, all right, let's hit this. He's like, dude, you don't know how to drill, do you? I'm like, I guess not. He's like, you're a pro athlete. Like, how don't you know how to drill? And I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of do whatever. And he was like, we should really show you how. So he started showing me, and then we were like, why don't we give this information to everyone? So we run a 30 to 45 minute long Peloton style Zoom drilling session. And what it looks like is one of us is on the mic here, and then we play music, blast music, and kind of get to show people exactly how to drill. And so these players can can have an example so you can see at the bottom, Erika's on the screen kind of drilling for them. So if they ever have questions on what they should be doing, they look at the screen, and then they have Bobby jamming to music, looking at everyone's screen saying, hey, you know, this is what we're doing. This is the drill we're doing. All right. And this is Jamie, for example. Jamie, I like this, but I want you to do this better. And they have their wireless headphones in, so they get to hear that immediate
So this
feedback.
is live. This is live feedback.
This is all live. Everything's live. And players really get a full benefit of having a coach straight in their ear while they drill. So even though we're not there right on the court, it feels like it is. You have the music blasting. We're giving tips and everything. So super cool thing. Everyone that's been doing these recently has loved every bit of it. So super cool. This is kind of our big thing right now that we're doing. And then of course, there are other coaches doing this as well, but we do video analysis as well. And this is another great thing for people that have never done a video analysis.
Let me pause you, Adam, real quick. Yeah. With the Peloton style drilling, so that you guys would say, hey, you guys offer different windows, or is it like one per day or a couple times a week?
We do 3 times. We have 3 classes a week. And that are all live. And the great thing about is if you can't make any of those sessions, we record all of the sessions and you get to come back and watch them later, do them on your own. So you still get all the benefits of it. Very structured. There's no, you know, hitting the ball around, walking around. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. It's very structured. We get in, we do 45 minutes of work and we get out. And it really helps players work on things they're not good at as well. It's very easy to go on the court and work on what your best thing is. And players do that all the time. So this really gives players a new way to drill, an effective way so that they can improve their game. So this is, that's probably one of our favorite things that we do right now. And then for people that have never got a video analysis before, it's pretty special. We get to take their game at a frame by frame look, and you really get to see every single part of the swing, how it looks, what you're doing. And then we write on it, say, we like this swing path. We like where your feet are at here. And then all of these people get to see exactly what we're doing. So as you can see, we kind of have a lot of tools that allow players to improve their game, no matter where they're at in the nation. We can be in Florida, you can be in Texas, wherever you want to be. We give you the tools to be the best racquetball player you want to be. So that's really the main part of the platform. Pretty cool. And it's all on our app, and it's all there. Everything is through the phone, and pretty cool stuff that we got going on.
So is it more group oriented then, or you said the one-on-one, you could send it in one-on-one, but what if you want to do like a one-on-one training session with one of you guys? How does that work?
So we do the Zoom drilling sessions, and that's kind of in the group setting. If you want to do one-on-one, we do have packages for that as well. But
what are the levels you offer on your packages?
Yeah, we'll go through the different levels of packages right now. Nice thing is we make it really affordable for all players. So we have 3 different packages. We have our silver one, which is $50 a month. So very affordable for everyone. You get all of the live practice sessions. You get 1 video analysis per month, and you get to receive all of the online courses. So how I kind of explain this to people is this is a very hands-off package, but we give you all the materials you need to succeed. So you come in, you come to the drill sessions, you learn from the online information and everything. Only $50 a month, so pretty cheap. Then our next one is $200 a month. This one is you get anytime video analysis. So you send in as much as you want. This is more of a hands-on package from us. You get to send in as much. This is me and Bobby and Erika texting you saying, hey, all right, get us video of this, get us video of that. We saw you struggling in the drill session on this. Let's send this in so that we can do some more analysis on this. And the last one is Bobby and Erika are both certified personal trainers. And so we know how important it is to do off court just as much as on court. And so they kind of guide workouts. And then along with these little in-person one-on-one sessions that people can do. And this is all in our higher package right here. So we have packages for every athlete, whether you have a lot that you can spend or not. We have pretty much a package for everyone, which is pretty cool.
That's great. That's great. So I can attest to, I've been following, especially like Bobby. I've seen your stuff on Instagram for years. Bobby, you post a lot of drilling up there, a lot of different workouts, footwork stuff. I feel like you're the footwork king. You got a lot of those ladder drills and everything there. Talk about, because I think most people, we talk about drilling. A lot of people talk about drilling, but for a lot of people, I think it falls under the Allen Iverson category. We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about, like, it's good. You obviously want to do it, but I mean, a lot of us have full-time jobs where it's only so much time we can do. How should a player, like for you guys, like I would want to know something like how should I divide my time between drilling versus playing? Like give me like a percentage, like how, like probably the average player probably plays 80 to 90% of the time, if you're being honest. But how much should you really, do you believe? I mean, you obviously seem to, Adam, you said you weren't much of a driller too. So, I mean, you're playing the pro tour. So like, Bobby, you seem more committed on the drill side, obviously. Like, what's the split on that?
Well, I grew up obviously in Stockton, and a big thing we did there was we just played a lot. I mean, we had practices where Dave Ellis and Jody Nance and John Ellis would all kind of have us do drills, but it was a lot of playing, right? Mm-hmm. The only problem with a lot of playing is that you don't get to work on the little things. So once I graduated college and I decided to take it serious, that's when I really started my drilling. It was a little bit later after I started actually trying to play tournaments. And the real thing is that, like you kind of mentioned, the 80-90% of people drilling, what really happens for most club players, and that's mainly who we're talking to here, is you show up to the club, you're going to play with your friends, you're going to hang out, maybe go have a beer after, but before you play, you might take like 10 minutes of warm up or 15 minutes of warm up before you play. And that's when I talk to people, like, oh, that's my drill time. And it's like, well, you're only giving yourself 10, 15 minutes. What are you actually working on? Mm-hmm. Right. And then they're like, and this is the conversations I have, like, well, I don't know. I'm like, what are you trying to improve? Oh, I'm trying to do this, this, and this. All right, how are you doing it? And then most people get stuck there. Like, how are you doing it? Like, why are you drilling this way? What's the reason behind this? And people just don't really have a good answer. So I learned how to drill because I was trying to learn how to personal train, and I was also training a lot physically. So I needed a way to break it all up and and be able to do it all in an organized manner where I could actually improve, right? So what we're looking at to improve is most people do 95% playing and 5% playing. That 5% is before they play. So what we need to do for most people is actually take that 5% and maybe for the first month, grow it to 15%. All right. And then the next month, maybe grow that to 17.5 or 20% and grow little by little. Because if you go with someone who doesn't train at all, and it's like, okay, you need to sacrifice all of your playing time and go from 5% to 45% or 50% of the time drilling, you're normal club player. We're not going to want to do it, right? Adam's not going to want to do that. You're not going to want to go to the club and drill 50%. So I think this is nice is that what we're doing is it's 3 45-minute sessions a week that maybe you go to 1 or 2 of them a week. That's already improving your drill time probably by 300% for most people, which is insane to think of that one drill session could take your practice sessions up. So I don't think there's a set percentage, in my opinion. So it just depends on how much a player is playing, how much extra time they have, what their free time in general looks like, and how they want to spend it. So I think what we're doing here is really cool in the sense that, like, there is no like number that we need to hit. It's just getting people to drill more often and improve, right? And if you want to improve, you have to do some of this stuff. It's just, there's no beating around it.
And Adam, based on what you said, where you talked to Bobby about drilling early on, I mean, it sounds like this is like something you've really adapted and really brought into your game. What changes have you seen now that you've adopted that to part of your game?
I mean, it's just the consistency. It's very simple. I mean, I think a lot of people, including myself, don't know how to drill. And so with this, we kind of give you and show you what the correct, and I don't even know the correct way, but an effective way to now drill and make your time worth it. Instead of going on for 45 minutes and getting 10 solid minutes of good drilling, you get a solid 45 minutes in. And so it's improved my game a ton already. And I've been doing this for now 3 months since he's moved in. So with this, and that's how I do my drill sessions now. I drill with the people, and then I drill maybe some more after, but it's still right on, just as we do it in the drill sessions. It's timed. I know the plan that I have going in, and that's what I do. So the great thing about this is these are the same drills that us pros do. It's nothing special. We're not hiding anything from anyone. These are the drills that we do, and you come in and you do them with us. And we're right there on the court with you doing the drills. So pretty cool experience.
Kind of a cool opportunity too for most people to come in and train with a pro, like directly. You're training with Adam most of the time right now until I get back on the court. And Erika Manilla is doing the drill sessions too, who's one of the best women players in the world right now. So
now, I read on your website with Erika that she studied abroad and is fluent in Spanish. Do you guys offer any Spanish sessions too, or just?
We're starting to. We're working with some people with some Mexican team over in Hermosillo. We're trying to get them on board. And so really the possibilities are endless with what we're trying to do. And Bobby speaks Spanish as well. So, I mean, really just, like we say, we're anywhere you are, you can get this attention. You can make it happen. We've had many Mexicans come on our drill sessions and join the sessions. So really, no matter where you are in the world, you can take advantage of this.
Well, that's great. Adam Manilla and Bobby Horn breaking down Manilla Athletics here, folks. If there's any final things you guys want to add to the program here before we step out.
I think that's about it.
Yeah,
just reach out to us. Just we're here. We're friendly people. We like to hang out with people and have a good time. We're always cracking jokes, having fun. So this isn't anything serious or strict. We're out here, having a good time. We love racquetball. So
tell them where to find you online on social media, guys.
Yeah, what?
Tell them where to find you.
You can find us on Manilla Athletics on Facebook.
Yep.
You can find us Manilla Athletics on Instagram, or you can reach out to Adam and I directly through our Instagram. Mine's Bobby Horn Arball on Instagram. Adam is
Manilla Arball, and my sister as well is on there as well, Erika Manilla. So any of us, you just reach out and we'll get you to the right spot.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining. Hope this answers a few questions, clears things up a little bit about Manilla Athletics if anybody has questions. But as you can see, these guys are pretty easy to talk to. Just reach out and get the conversation going. Adam, Bobby, thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Thank
you.